Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has positioned himself as a leading force in the bid to block President Bola Tinubu's second-term ambition in 2027, just days after his dramatic defection from the All Progressive Congress APC to the Social Democratic Party SDP. Newsroom Nigeria understands that El-Rufai's move has already triggered internal conflicts within the SDP as the supporters stage a protest at the party's national headquarters in Abuja, demanding the resignation of National Secretary Oluwagunloye. Already the presidential candidate for the 2023 election on the platform of the SDP, he knows that all of these people defecting to SDP, they have an agenda. He knows that some of them, if not most of them, are defecting because of some terms and agreements that have already been reached. So he's trying to let them know that, hope you know that I contested, I'm the presidential candidate for this party in 2023, and I'm still going to contest in 2024. So when you're defecting, have this at the back of your mind. Know that I am still in the game, and I'm not going to allow you people who are defecting from nowhere come to snatch this opportunity from me. I am still the presidential candidate of this party. Guys, do you think it's going to work? I am seeing more crises within the SDP because automatically all these other people who are defecting, they would automatically expect a soft landing. They would automatically expect, to be offered juicy positions so that they can run for election in 2027 just to, uplift their career. And I also see where those people who have been a loyal member of the SDP, I see where they're coming from. Because how can I, who have been in the SDP, I have been very loyal to the party. I have been a member of a party, even when we have not really, earned much when it comes to political positions. We have been steadfast. We have been waiting for the day when it will become our turn. Like when God will pick our call. You understand? And now that, people are automatically turning their attention to SDP, you people are coming from nowhere to snatch our seats, to snatch, this position. It's not going to be possible. I understand that. And I see more, crisis. I see crisis emanating from these facts because nobody is going to open their eyes and allow people who just come from nowhere, from other political party and want to reap from where they did not sow. Is that possible? So the presidential candidate has just, warned them already to let them know that another year, I am the presidential candidate of this party and I will continue to be. Anyway, moving on. The protesters wielding placards accused Agunloye of fraud, linking to $6 billion Mambila power project scandal, an allegation for which is currently facing trial. However, sources within the SDP suggest that the push for Agunloye's removal may have more to do with his past connections to Tinubu rather than any legal entanglements. El-Rufai's allies believe that having someone from the Southwest as SDP's national secretary does not align with their mission to stop a Southwest candidate Tinubu from securing a second term, a source revealed to Vanguard. I do not think that has anything to do with anything. If you are trying to stop a Southwesterner from becoming the president, the post of SDP secretary is different from the post of a president. Because you are trying to stop a Southerner from becoming president come 2023, that doesn't mean that you would now remove him based off of the fact that he's a Southwesterner. I don't buy that idea anyway, but let me know what you all think in the comment section. Adding to the controversy, some political analysts believe Tinubu may have preempted El-Rufai's move and already established a quiet influence over the SDP. It was widely speculated that ahead of the 2022 APC presidential primary, Tinubu considered defecting to the SDP to actualize his ambition in the face of perceived resistance from power blocs within the Muhammadu Buhari administration. Though these reports were never confirmed, suspicions persist that the SDP was once Tinubu's plan B before he ultimately clinched the APC tickets. El-Rufai fallout with Tinubu is seen as a payback for his past political maneuvers. In 2019, El-Rufai famously declared that he had dismantled godfathers in Kaduna politics and suggested that Lagos politicians should do the same, a remark many interpreted as an attack on Tinubu's influence. However, ahead of the 2022 APC presidential primary, El-Rufai pivoted from the opposition to support Tinubu, recognizing his financial and political muscle in securing the presidency. This last-minute backing earned Tinubu's appreciation, leading to public calls for El-Rufai to play a key role in the administration, particularly in the energy sector. However, his nomination as Minister of Energy collapsed when the Senate refused to confirm him, citing security concerns. Sources within the Senate suggest that despite claims of a security report against El-Rufai, no such document was circulated among lawmakers. A senator speaking anonymously with Vanguard stated, Senate President Akpabio told us there was a security issue with El-Rufai from the DSS, but no report was presented to back the claim. This lack of transparency has fueled speculation about Tinubu deliberately blocking El-Rufai's appointment, a move that deepened tensions between the two politicians. Reports indicate that El-Rufai may take legal action against Akpabio to compel the release of the alleged DSS reports used to justify his exclusion from Tinubu's cabinet. Despite speculation about his political ambitions, insiders insist that El-Rufai is not planning to contest in 2027, but is focused on mobilizing opposition forces against Tinubu's re-election bid. He's not running for office, he's simply working to send Tinubu and his people back to Lagos, a source close to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar revealed. Let's have your total opinions in the comment section below. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Isaac Damisa, who says, it's the personal vendetta and animosity he holds against Tinubu and nothing more. Even though I am not a fan of Tinubu, El-Rufai is a failure. Another person says, what of the allegation of financial atrocities against your principal, El-Rufai? Jonathan Agor says, El-Rufai will start losing the elections from his own state of Kaduna. Nigerians should not lose sleep over his defections. Adetuji Kende says, under normal circumstances, was El-Rufai expecting security reports to be shared with him? How many security reports have ever been made public, not only in Nigeria but anywhere in the world, not even UK, France, or America? Jonathan Agbo also says, his supporters leading a protest hours when they came into the party. El-Rufai and his supporters are on a mission to destabilize the SDP and pave way for Tinubu's victory in 2027. I don't know about paving way for Tinubu's victory, but I know that, their defection is going to cause chaos for the SDP. So the SDP should gear themselves. They should get prepared. Bernard Agbo says, Tinubu don't have the numbers to divide Nigeria. Our challenge in this country is not to be divided. It's greed and looters. We don't have leaders. And the worst now, our court judges. Corruption is killing the nation. Judges are corrupt. Many of the senators are facing corruption charges, and nothing is happening. Akpabio bought double nomination form. Vice President Ahmed Lawan, under the so-called electoral law, is an offense. Let's have your total opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.